you? Can I have an iced matcha latte, light ice, with vanilla, please? And whole milk is fine. Thank you.
You got it.
For the past few days, I have reached a tipping point. Not necessarily a bad point, but I've gotten to the point where most entrepreneurs get to, and it's sort of doubting yourself. I've been able to build Stellwell to a point where it's live. You know, we're on the App Store. I guess people are even going on the platform to find experiences. I've had 3 or 4 successful run club experiences. I'm starting to get to a point where I'm, doubting myself a little bit, doubting the whole process. And so, I haven't worked for 2 days. In a way, it's a good thing, just because I'm able to take a break and get some mental clarity. At the same time, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be taking a break, But it is what it is. Good morning. I just learned today that Elon Musk is now a trillionaire. And I don't think you understand how absurd that is. So, for someone that's obsessed with business and obsessed with financial stuff, I kind of want to give you my 2 cents that nobody asked for. I genuinely believe that the richest people in the world, the Elon Musks, the Bill Gates, all those people, I don't think they're truly happy. And don't get me wrong, I feel like a lot of people want to be rich. I want to be rich too. If you're saying that you don't want money, that's on you. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people would want to amass a lot of money. But it gets to a point that becomes your only focus in life. And if I ever get to a point where my only focus is making the next dollar, I think I've lost the meaning of life. And again, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, where I'm like, I wouldn't want what Elon Musk has. But I think what happens is, so I said this the other time in one of my videos about the 4 burners of life. There's health, there's family, there's friends, and there's career. If you really want to be successful in your career, you have to turn off 2 burners, which means you have to sacrifice your family or your friends if you really want to be successful in your career, or your health and your family, or your health and your friends. That's why there are a lot of rich people that you see who are not the most healthy people, or there are a lot of rich people that don't have great relationships with their families, or they don't have great relationship with their friends. Is because their utmost focus is their career. Like I said, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, because everyone wants to have money. But I think Elon Musk and the very rich people in their young age, or even in their older age, they did so much to sacrifice for a successful career, which is their families, their friend time, and health even, to be really rich, that they're stuck in that loop of always working because it's the only thing they know. I'm pretty sure, again, I don't know them, but I'm pretty sure the richest people, like Elon Musk and all these guys, I'm pretty sure they've missed a lot of family moments. They've missed a lot of, all these small little things that make you have community, because they were chasing success at the workplace. And again, some people are wired like that, some people are not. But I think to be truly, truly, truly successful, and money-wise, that these guys, those are the kind of sacrifices you want to make. And I think now that I'm working and building a business, even though I want to be successful, I don't know if it's worth sacrificing some family time in the name of being super rich. Like, I want to be the kind of dad that goes to every single piano lesson or piano performance of my children. You know what I mean? I don't want to miss family moments. And I think sometimes to be extremely wealthy, I think you have to sacrifice some of those things. And if I have to do that, I don't know if I want wealth, or I don't want that level of wealth. Anyways, this is just one of my thinking out loud segments, and you guys happen to be a part of it. Let's cut my absolutely delicious watermelon. Listen, go back and watch my previous videos. I have absolutely mastered the art of picking the right watermelon. Find a very yellow spot and make sure it's really green. Just give it a knock. If it sounds hollow, this is incredible. I don't even know what to say anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I think I've been sitting a lot too. I have really tight hips. I have really tight muscles. And so I've been having a lot of back pain recently too. You know, I can't be building a wellness app, trying to get people to move their bodies, which I do, but you know, I also struggle with mine. I can't do that. So today, instead of working, we're gonna be stretching, doing like basically nothing, just trying to slow down, you know? If you're watching this and you're a guy, building all those muscles is great, but trust me, if you don't have any sense of functionality, it doesn't really, it matters, but you need some functional strength. That's why the Pilates girlies are really strong. That reminds me, I gotta get back into Pilates. It's very good for mobility and core work. One of the hardest things is meditating. It's kind of hard to keep your thoughts quiet, especially if you're thinking about a lot of things. I think it's one of my challenges that I have to conquer, you know? One thing that is super important when you're about to sleep is, a lot of people forget, is brushing your teeth. And even though brushing your teeth is important, you gotta be flossing. Flossing is arguably more important than brushing your teeth. That might be an unpopular opinion. But a lot of people don't know how to floss right. Sometimes I don't even know how to floss right, so let's see if I can do it. Flossing sometimes is annoying. That's why I feel like I don't do it every time. But I have to, you know? And the hardest part is behind the teeth. One of my guilty things that I do before bed is I put on cologne. And it's usually like maybe cheap cologne, something that's not expensive at all, and something that's very light and very fresh. I don't know, I always do it. But I just like the feeling of smelling good, you know what I mean? I never put on strong cologne to bed because then I can't sleep. It'll give me a headache. So usually something really light. I'm also the type of guy to use deodorant. I am that guy. I don't know, I've always been like, it's like clockwork. Like I'll put on lotion, I'll put on deodorant, I'll put on perfume. And even if it's in the morning or at night, I'm gonna do the same thing, which is kind of weird, I understand, but I kind of like it. You know, I have a lot of books in my collection. I used to be a very, very avid reader. I think getting into work has sort of made me lose that part of my life, and I really want to get back into it. The unfortunate truth is, every time that I get back or I get some free time, I always think that free time should be taking to work. So now that I'm not there mentally to do anything, I kind of want to get back to working. The Knicks are playing. I have that in the background with Spurs, and I'm gonna take a shot at John Grisham, The Firm. I bought this book a while ago. People told me it was good. I never read it, just because I got tired of reading. Not tired of reading, I got into work. And yeah. Thing two is, one thing too is I actually wasn't in the mood to film this week, and I was going to skip Sunday, but I made a promise to myself that I want to be consistent and I want to post every week. So instead of just running away from that feeling, I was like, I'm not going to be doing anything today, so why not show that I'm not doing anything today? And yeah, at least I went to get coffee, right? Warm matcha. I got home, I cut my watermelon, and I just stretched, and I literally was dilly-dallying, is that the word? The entire day. So, thank you for staying through. I'm gonna read. I'll give you guys a review of Josh Grisham, The Firm. I'm gonna try as much as possible to read some pages, and not take my phone and doom scroll. But I appreciate you sticking through this vlog. It's a pretty short one, I'm sure. But either way, I really do appreciate you.